Twameva.
Twameva mata cha pita twameva.
Twameva bandhu cha sikha twameva.
Twameva bandhu cha sakha twameva.
Twameva vidya twameva.
Twamev vidya dravinam tveva. Yeah, that's a little difficult word. Yeah.
Twameva sarvam mam deva deva.
Yes. Twamev sarvam mama deva deva. Okay. So what is the meaning of this, Arjun?
You are my mother and my father. You are my brother and my friend. You are my knowledge and my wealth. You are everything to me, God.
Yes. So we are developing a deep relationship with God. Okay. So who does not know, please try to memorize this. Ask your parents, they'll help you. Okay. Very important. All these mantras are very, very important. We are talking directly to God. Okay, Diya, your turn.
Asatoma satgamaya.
Astoma satgamaya. Tamso.
Tamasoma sat jyotigamaya.
Tamsoma jyotirgamya.
Amritoma gamaya.
Mrityorma amritam gamya. Right? Yes. So do you know the meaning of it, Diya?
Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Yes, yes. At the end we say Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. And Shanti means peace, right?
I have the meanings.
You have the meaning? Okay, Arjun, say the meaning.
Lead me from untruth to truth, from darkness to light, from death to immortality. Om peace, peace, peace.
Yes, yes. And you know what light means? Light means when we are kind to people. Light means when we are helping somebody, right? Light means we are happy. That's what light really means, okay? So we are praying to God, please God, help us to become better human beings, right? Okay, thank you, Diya. That was beautifully sang. And Arjun, you did a great job too. And Sonal, Sarve Bhavantu.
Sarve bhavantu sukhinah.
Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah.
Sarve santu niramaya.
Sarve Santu Niramaya.
Sarve bhadrani pashyantu.
Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu.
Ma kaschit dukh bhag bhavet.
Ma Kashit Dukh Bhag Bhavet.
Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Excellent. Do you know the meaning, Sonal? No? Okay. How about you, Arjun? Do you know the meaning? Okay, go ahead.
Wait, which one?
Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina.
May all beings be happy. May all beings be free from disease. May all beings see auspicious things and may not experience sorrow. Om peace, peace, peace.
Very good. So in this mantra, we are praying to God for others. For others, right? And anybody. Others means it could be our brother, sister, mother, father, friend, grandparents, neighbors, anybody and everybody. Okay? So very, very important, all these mantras. So one more mantra before I tell you a story. Then at the end, I would like Niyam to repeat the Aarti. Okay, Niyam? So get your book also, Niyam. So at the end, towards the end, you will do the Aarti. Okay, all right. So Om Bhurbhuva Swaha, the Kapoor brothers.
Om Bhurbhuva Swaha.
Om Bhurbhuva Swaha. Tat Savitra Varenayam.
Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi.
Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi. Dhiyo yo naha prachodayat.
I have the meaning.
You have the meaning? Okay. Tell us the meaning too.
Although existence absolute, the creator of three dimensions, we contemplate upon the worship divine light which the sun is reflecting. May he bring into our play our peace and bestow upon us the true knowledge.
Excellent. Excellent. So in this mantra, we are praying to God to make us smarter, more intelligent. See, God is the one who can do that, right? But we have to do our part also. We have to work hard. We have to listen to our teachers, listen to our parents, right? And do good deeds. You remember last week I told you what was the homework? Anybody remembers?
Write down all good deeds.
Yes. So did you guys do that?
I only did 5 because I forgot what I did for the two other ones.
Okay. Okay. But you did, yeah. Just try to remember. It's like a ongoing. Okay. Every day we are supposed to do something good where we help somebody. Yes, Sonal.
I did the homework.
I cannot hear. Kim, can you hear them properly somehow?
Yeah, it's hard to hear. I think Sonal said that she did her homework.
Okay.
I just want to mention though, Hersh, sorry, Niam has a question. He has been raising his hand.
Oh, Niam has been raising his hands. I think he just loves to. Niam, do you have a question or do you just love to play with those buttons?
We're having a sleepover here because Grant is here to have a sleepover.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. You can, yeah, you had the sleepover, but you got to have your prayer book, the Aarti book. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, you got it? Okay. All right. Towards the end, after my story.
Okay.
Okay. Sonal, what were you saying?
What you're saying. Zor se.
I did the homework.
You did the homework? Okay. What did you do? Tell us.
What did you do, sir?
I gave my daddy medicine. I gave my mommy medicine.
Zor se.
I gave my sister milk, and I logged in my
Class.
my school class by myself, my math class by myself, and
Okay. Good. That's pretty good. Very good. How about you, Dia? Did you do any good deed this week which you can be proud of?
yes, I took a picture for my mommy's birthday.
Oh, you did? It was your mommy's birthday?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Very good. Yes, Sonal, there is something else you did?
Yes, I made a mask for myself.
Oh, okay. Okay. And how about you, Rahel and Ricky?
Oh, I helped my mom and dad with the dishwasher. I helped them with the laundry. I helped my dad get our dog's food. I did like all of that stuff. Yeah.
Wow, good. Excellent. Excellent. So how about you, Niam? Did you do any good deed this week?
No.
No? Okay. Next week, remember something you did really good, which your papi and your mama said, Niam, good job. That kind of a deed, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, where your parents become so proud of you, they just clap their hands. That's a good deed, okay? Yeah. So today I'm going to tell you a story. I'm sure you all have friends, right? You have friends?
Yeah, I have like 60 friends.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah. So I'm sure.
I have 60 friends.
Okay, let me tell you a story now. Okay, listen to this. There is you know Lord Krishna, right?
Yeah.
Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna had a friend too. He had many friends, but there's a one friend of his is so famous that we remember his name even now. See, Krishna was born long time ago, thousands of years ago, more than 5,000 years ago, but his friend's name we still know. And Sonal looks like Krishna's friend's name. Yes, Sonal, what is the name?
Sudama.
Sudama. Yes, very good. Okay, so you know your friends' names. We know even Krishna's, Lord Krishna's friend. And you know, where did they meet? See, sometimes you meet the friends in your neighborhood. Sometimes you have a friend as your brother or a sister. Krishna's friend, Krishna met him in school. And back then, the schools were called Gurukul. The teachers are called Guru. So the students, they went to the ashram. See, Guru's place is called ashram. Where Guru.
I don't know how to say that thing.
It's okay. Slowly we'll teach you how to say that too. Okay. So I'm going to tell you a story about Krishna's friend. See, you all know Krishna was a prince.
Yeah.
And later on he became a king. So, but Krishna's friend was not a prince. See, sometimes you have friends who are not in the same neighborhood. Or maybe not that rich or not that poor. Friendship can be at any level, right? So that's what Krishna is teaching us. That once you are a friend with somebody, what do you do with the friend? You help the friend.
Yeah.
Friends help each other.
Yeah.
And that's what Krishna did. Let me tell you this story. Krishna had a poor friend called Sudama.
Yeah.
So Krishna was a prince, Sudama was very poor. You know how poor he was?
Yeah.
He didn't have even the food to eat. That's how poor he was.
Yeah.
The two were classmates, and the other students in the ashram of their guru. Their guru's name was Sandeepne. That is the name of a guru. Lord Krishna's guru's name is Rishi Sandeepne. Sudama was very poor. He lived on charity. With the result, not only he, but his wife too, did not have enough to eat. So they met when they were young in a guru's ashram, but later on he got married. He still stayed very poor. They lived in a small shack and wore torn up clothes. But Sudama had perfect knowledge of the Atma. Atma means the soul. So he was not frustrated. He was always happy. Even with a small hut, nothing to eat, he was always happy. So he led a contented life, and his wife helped him with devotion and with love. Day by day, they became thinner and thinner because they didn't have enough to eat. They started losing weight. And the time came when his wife gently asked her husband that Lord Krishna, master of Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth, is your dear friend. To those who love and worship him sincerely, he gives his very own self. If you approach him, will he not give you a few things to keep you out of this misery of starvation? Sudama heard but paid no attention because he didn't want to ask. Every now and then his wife would remind him of the glories of the Lord Krishna and would ask him to approach Lord Krishna for help. After many such reminders, Sudama decided to go and pay a visit to Krishna. He thought that if nothing else, he would at least enjoy meeting his old friend again. He asked his wife to give him some gift to take.
My teacher.
See, whenever we go to somebody's house, we always take some gift. So Sudama was very poor. He didn't have enough to eat, but still he thought that I'm going to meet my friend. I'm going to take something for him. So she brought a handful of rice, which she got from her neighbors, because at home they didn't even have any rice. And then she prepared those rice. See, they used to beat the rice, break the rice, then roast the rice, so that they can just carry the rice and give it to somebody else. So with this bundle of rice in an old torn piece of cloth, Sudama started off on his journey to Dwarka. Dwarka was a place where Lord Krishna was a king now. So Sudama started walking with that little rice in his hand. All along the way, he thought of Krishna and felt what a blessing it would be to meet him again. And you know, what did he keep on saying? Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. That is a God's chanting. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. He just kept singing that. That encouraged him. He kept walking miles and miles. He passed through the city gates, came before the palace. Krishna was told that there is a poor man, poor Brahman, asking for him. So Lord Krishna knew right away. He just ran outside without even shoes to meet his friend, because he was so happy to see his friend too. So then he brought him in the palace. You know what did Lord Krishna do? Even though he was rich, he was a king, but he was so nice to his friend. He really thought friendship is more important. He saw that Sudama's feet, because he didn't have any shoes on, feet were dirty. There was blood coming out of his feet because he walked all the way from his village to Dwarka. So he had him sit down on the chair. He asked the servants to bring some water, and he washed his friend's feet first. All the servants of the palace wondered why the Lord gave such special treatment to this old Brahman. Then Krishna and Sudama talked of their old days when they were students together in the ashram. They recalled the happy times they had spent together. Then Krishna said, "Dear friend, I learned of the hard times you and your good wife have gone through. But he who does his duty with his mind fixed on God knows no grief or misery," because he knew that Sudama was not miserable. He didn't have anything to eat, but he was still happy. That night, Sudama slept like a king in Krishna's palace. All through, he had been treated as the most honored guest. Next morning, he said bye to Krishna. He didn't even ask him. He did not say that, "Give me money. My wife sent me over here." But Krishna said, "Your wife must have given something to you for me. Why don't you give it to me?" Sudama was hesitating. He said, "Krishna lives in this palace, and I just have a small amount of broken rice for him." But Krishna found it. He snatched it from him and started eating. And he said, "These are the most delicious rice he has ever eaten." See, that was a love in a Krishna's heart for his friend. But Sudama did not say anything about his poverty, that he doesn't have anything to eat. Then he said bye to Krishna and went back to his village. But when he got to his village, What did he see? He could not recognize his poor little hut. It was changed. There was a big mansion instead of the hut. There were many gardens and ponds. There were a lot of servants who were helping his wife and the children. And unimaginable food was there for them to eat too. First, Sudama thought that I have come to a wrong house. But then he saw his wife and the children over there who were dressed beautifully. Then he recognized that this is Krishna's blessings. So even without asking for it, Lord Krishna, because he's God also, plus he loved his friend so much, he just provided everything for him. So he knew then this was Krishna's gift to him. And what did Sudama do? He just thanked Krishna in his heart. He praised Lord. But he still lived a very simple life. Even though he was in the mansion, even though there was a lot to eat, beautiful beds, beautiful furniture, beautiful ponds, but he lived a very simple life. For the rest of the life, he just prayed to Lord Krishna and thanked Lord Krishna. So in spite of that wealth, he kept meditating, he kept praying, and ultimately he was completely peaceful. And this is why we remember Sudama. He did not ask for anything, but he just loved his friend. And Lord Krishna, being God also, knew what my friend needs. He gave. So what should we do? We should always have faith in God. But at the same time, we got to do our duty also though. Okay, see, that's why I tell you to be kind. That's one of the duty we have. Work hard, study, take care of your health, eat right food, right? Keep your room clean. Your homework for next week is, or this coming week is, I want you to show me your room. Okay, or wherever you sleep, your study desk, your toys, your books. I would like to see it. You can ask your parents to just take your computer or the phone, wherever you are talking from. Show me your room. Will you do that? I want to see how organized you are. Are your books put nicely together? Your toys, your clothes, your bed made nicely? I want to see that. Will you show it to me? Who will show it to me next week? Yes, I want to really see that. Okay? Because I know you all are big kids and you know how to do it, and try to do it yourself. Okay? Don't ask your parents to clean your room. You clean it. Okay? Because it's good. It feels good when we do that. Right, Sonal? When you clean your room, it feels good. Because if the room is clean, then we can study better. If the room is dirty and decluttered, then we cannot concentrate. Why is Dia smiling? Dia, is your room clean? Kind of. Yeah, clean it more, okay? All right. So we have 5 more minutes. So remember, Krishna's friend's name is Sudama. Where did they meet? In their guru's ashram. What did their guru teach them? The guru taught them a lot of things, how to take care of themselves, how to do exercise, yoga, how to breathe properly. The mantras also were taught by guru. Okay, how to go out and get fruits also from the trees, how to help each other. That's what they learned from their guru. Okay, so remember Sudama, and Where did Sudama go? Where did Krishna lived when Sudama went there? Do you remember the name of the city?
Which city?
Dwarka.
Dwarka.
Dwarka. Remember that? So Krishna was the king of Dwarka. So Sudama went to the king, even though he was a poor Brahmin, but he went there and Krishna welcomed him. That's how we should do. We should not look at it whether our friends are rich or not. Friendship is more important.
Yes.
Friendship, very important. That's what Lord Krishna is teaching us. Doesn't matter whether our friends live in a big mansion or in a small apartment. They're still our friends. Okay? So make sure you remember that. Now, Niyam, do you have the Aarti book? Niyam, unmute yourself.
Are we gonna do the Hey PUBG one?
Yeah.
I have it.
Yeah, you have it. Niyam wanted to, let's give Niyam a chance to do that. If he cannot do it, then you can help Arjun, okay?
Okay.
So Niyam, unmute yourself. Kim, we cannot unmute him or what?
He has to unmute himself.
He has to. Niyam, can you unmute yourself? Okay, all right, Arjun, why don't you do that? I think he must have some kind of a problem with the computer. Arjun, can you unmute yourself?
Okay.
All right.
Hey PUBG.
Hey, Prabji,
Thank you for helping me in the past.
thank you for helping me in the past.
Please keep helping me in the future also.
Please keep helping me in the future also.
I need your help.
I need your help.
Please help me to remember you all the time.
Please help me to remember you all the time.
Please help me to serve you all the time.
Please help me to serve you all the time.
Please increase my devotion for you.
Please increase my devotion for you.
Please forgive my mistakes.
Please forgive my mistakes.
Please guide me.
Please guide me.
Keep me away from troubles.
Keep me away from troubles
And keep me close to you.
and keep me close to you.
Please give good habits to me.
Please give good habits to me.
Please keep me happy and healthy.
Please keep me happy and healthy.
Please keep me united with my parents,
Please keep me united with my parents,
brothers and sisters, and you.
brothers, sisters, and you.
Please give us all a happy, peaceful life.
Please give us all a happy, peaceful family life.
Please make me a good son or daughter,
Please make me a good son or daughter,
grandson,
grandson, granddaughter,
brother, sister, and a friend.
brother, sister, and a friend.
Thank you again, God.
Thank you again, God.
Please keep helping me.
Please keep helping me.
Please take care of me.
Please take care of me.
Oh,
Oh, okay. So in prayer, when we do the prayers, we are talking to God, right? So in all those mantras also, those mantras are also prayer mantras. We are talking to God, we are praying to God, we are thanking God. It's a very important part of life. Okay, we got to stay connected with God at least few times a day. Okay, before sleeping. Do you remember God before you eat food? How many of you thank God before you eat food? You do, Diya? Good. Yeah, Sonal does too. Yeah, all of you. All of you. Arjun does too. Okay, Rahel, you too. So very good idea. So all you have to do is just put your hands like this. Say, thank you, God, for this food. That's all. You don't have to remember any mantra for it. Just thank you, God, for this food. And then eat. Okay, not just keep on eating and then thanking God. First to thank, then eat.
every time I go to school, I always pray before I go to school.
Very good. Excellent.
And
Excellent.
if we go on the plane.
Yeah. Just more and more. Anytime. Yeah, you just got to stay connected with God. God helps us just like a God helped Sudama. Right? God helps us too. So always remember, God is with us. Okay. And you all know there are different names of God, whatever name you want to use, whether you want to say Prabhuji or Krishna or Ram or Shiv, Jesus Christ, Buddha, Om, Allah. Those are different names, but God is one. Okay. Yes, Dia.
How remember God is I listen to Bidva Swaha.
You do Om Bhurbhuva Swah? Good. Yeah. Yeah. Om Bhurbhuva Swah. That's a good prayer. Okay. So now we're going to end this class and start the next one. You guys can